Here is the #1 contender for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. The man who set the all-time elimination record in a single match and in combined matches for the Last Stand Rumble. A former Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champion, a man who was mentored by Booker T, and a man who is walking into the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena without a championship, but knows that he could potentially be walking out of it the Reality of Wrestling champion.
What an opportunity that would be, as Gaspar Hernandez earned the right for this by winning the Last Stand. That only comes by once a year.
And let's talk about this. Here, the Row Nation here cheering for Gaspar Hernandez. They want this as bad as he does.
And he's going to be facing a man who he's very, very comfortable with here in Matty Ice. He knows his whole bag of tricks. But the big question mark is going to be, will Booker T get involved? Or are we going to see the Heat finally disappear from Reality of Wrestling?
Well, I'm not sure about the Heat ever disappearing from Reality of Wrestling. They've been a force for the last several years, winning multiple championships, including with Gaspar Hernandez. And now Matty Ice walks into the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena, a two-time Reality of Wrestling champion, a 2023 winner of the Last Stand Rumble. He has a championship pedigree, no doubt. I can think of very few people who have walked into Reality of Wrestling and risen to the top on multiple occasions in a quicker fashion than Matty Ice.
But you see here, Matty Ice, he's coming out here, he's going through the motions, but the look and the feel in his eyes of betrayal as he looks across the ring at Gaspar Hernandez, you know that's got to play in his mind for this match.
Well, Matty Ice obviously was not expecting this to be the outcome. He was not expecting to defend his title against Gaspar Hernandez. But right now, we go to Chris Russo for our opening introductions in a massive main event this week on Reality of Wrestling.
Following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Houston, Texas, Gaspar Hernandez. And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by two-time WWE Hall of Famer Booker T from Rosemont, Illinois. He is the reigning, defending Reality of Wrestling champion, cold as ice, Matty Ice.
There are opening introductions by Chris Russo, our senior ring announcer. Matty Ice holding a confident and stoic position right there.
And this matchup is going to be one for the record books. Kirby, keeping your eye on that, because, I mean, these people know each other inside and out. Matty Ice helped basically train and bring up Gaspar Hernandez in this ring.
Now, Brittany, Gaspar just debuted 2.5 years ago and has only captured tag team gold. While he's got the size and power, does the familiarity with Matty Ice give him an edge?
I think it absolutely does. It absolutely gives him an edge, but it also gives Matty the same edge, okay? They kind of cancel each other out in that perspective. But right now, my question is, does the reaction from the Reality of Wrestling Nation here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena, this overwhelming support behind Gaspar Hernandez, that looks to be playing at the emotions of not only Booker T, but Matty Ice?
Yes, it definitely. I mean, this whole entire matchup here is a wave of emotions. You have brother versus brother basically in ring as Booker T looks on and sees the betrayal from one of his own.
And this is the first time I can remember back-to-back Last Stand winners, a 2023 winner and a 2024 winner, going at it in the main event for that Reality of Wrestling Championship. And be it at that, former faction mates, both mentored by the same person.
Now you mentioned them being stablemates here, Brad. Now, Matty Ice has been here before, defending the Road Championship. However, he's never been across someone he had once considered his friend. How do you think that affects his game plan?
I don't know if Matty Ice really has any friends. Matty Ice is in this for checks and championships, to borrow a phrase. I think that he might be close to people, but they're useful to him in the moment. Right now, Gaspar is no longer useful to him.
The crowd fully behind Gaspar Hernandez. That's not something I ever thought I would say. You hear him say, beat him up, Gaspar, beat him up.
It's opposite day here at Reality of Wrestling.
I mean, Matty Ice had 3 weeks to prepare for this matchup. As you mentioned earlier, Brad, he expected to have a tag team championship match with Gaspar, not a one-on-one matchup against him.
Yeah, it definitely throws your game plan off, but 3 weeks is enough for somebody as great as Matty Ice to prepare for a match like this. Cover
here, 1, 2. No, not yet.
And Gaspar looking to end this early, quick with the reflexes, and Booker T over there shouting some words of encouragement, I guess, to Matty Ice.
He's trying to give him some strategy, but Matty Ice right now getting thrown all around the ring by a guy who's definitely more powerful from a size strength advantage is Gaspar Hernandez. But Matty Ice has been in a big main event situation before. He main evented the largest show in reality wrestling history at the Summer of Champions 9. He is not a prisoner of the moment. He understands where he is. He understands the pressures on the line, but that's why he's got ice in his veins. It doesn't affect him.
Oh! Now scoop slam there from Gaspar. And look at this now, getting the high, drops the elbow.
Oh my goodness.
Right into the steel post goes Gaspar as Matty Ice from the outside connects with a kick right to the face.
Right now, the challenger in a bad way and is reeling. The champion asserting himself in this match, and you see the smile on the face of Booker T from the outside.
In one-on-one competition, Gaspar Hernandez has only lost twice, and both times it was by countout. How is Matty Ice going to be able to retain the gold when he has to pin or submit Gaspar?
Well, look, Matty Ice has done multiple times what no one's ever done before, okay? So that is what he's going to be able to do tonight to answer your question. Do what no one's done before. There's a reason he's a two-time reality wrestling champion.
And right now he is showing us exactly why that is.
But Booker T even being distracted by this. Usually when it comes to the Heat being in ring, they have Booker T watching like a hawk, but Booker T seems a little distracted tonight.
Big
Now he's
sidewalk
got
slam.
2 of the Heat going against each
Cover
other.
now to retain the gold.
2. It would be hard to consider Gaspar a member of the Heat any longer after betraying it. I mean, look, we saw that championship selection ceremony.
Yes.
Booker T said, we talked about this. It's supposed to be you and Matty Ice for the tag team titles. Gaspar was tired of the disrespect, tired of being told what to do, tired of always having to do the bidding of Booker T and the rest of the members of the Heat. This time he made a decision for himself.
But now I pose to you the question, has he evolved enough to pose a threat to Matty Ice?
Well, obviously he poses a threat to anybody he's in the ring with. He's just that good. That's the reason he was the Last Stand Rumble winner. He posed a threat to 29 other men, and he proved that he's the real deal. The question is, does he have enough big match singles experience to defeat a champion? That's what we're going to have to find out. But right now, it doesn't look like that's the case.
Whoa. Like you said, Brett, Matty Ice is firmly in the driver's seat here. And this is, thinking about this, yes, Matty Ice wants to win and retain his championship. Gaspar wants to win and claim that gold. But Matty Ice is maybe even thinking possibly of ending the career of Gaspar at this point on top of
Cover here, 1,
2, but a kick out, a strong kick out from Gaspar.
And you see Matty Ice registered that. He registered the strength in which Gaspar kicked out. He knows that potentially he's going to have to do a lot more Gaspar trying to find a way back. Some clubbing blows, some forearms.
And now, oh, he got caught right into the bear hug. And now, oh, toss him right into the corner, does the champion. And again, just continues to ram him into the corner and keeps a hold of him with that bear hug. And look at Matty Ice tossing Gaspar into the corner.
Oh, the pain on Gaspar's face. But, I mean, he's still not giving up.
Gaspar feeling that bear hug. Matty Ice has implemented that in matches before. We saw him do it against Big Body Javi. Took a great advantage there during that contest.
Oh, and I thought Gaspar was going to go for an overhand right, but instead Matty Ice used that opening to get another bear hug back in. And now look at this, Gaspar trying to break free with those shots to the back.
Try to break the grip of them 20-inch arms from Matty Ice. Not able to do it, and Matty Ice, again, had it well scouted. Oh, thinking the same thing, going for a headbutt, and they're down.
Oh, my goodness.
They are down in the center of the ring. This is the main event for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. Will it be Gaspar Hernandez, the 2024 Last Stand Rumble winner, the challenger? Or will it be the champion, cold as ice, Matty Ice, with Booker T in his corner? Only one man can win.
Matty Ice, the first one to get back some semblance of a vertical base here.
He's there, 2 feet on the ground, 10 toes down. Gaspar Hernandez still on his knees. Matty Ice with a big overhand right.
Gaspar connects one with his own though, and look at this. Here comes Gaspar.
Oh, my. Go, Gaspar, go.
Gaspar off the ropes.
Oh, big clothesline.
And here it goes. The 2024 Last Stand winner. Spine Buster.
Spine Buster. Could this be all? He's going to go for a cover?
His
No.
luck still maybe going.
Booker T is losing his mind out here.
He knows he's in danger of the Heat losing the Road Championship.
Looking for that choke slam. Looking for that choke slam and a thumb to the eye from Matty Ice.
Matty Ice now. Oh, countered.
Looking for the Iceman coming. But now there it is again.
And this time, lifted him up. Plants him down. Gaspar to become the champion. 1, 2, and Gaspar's done it!
2024 is the year of Gaspar Hernandez.
Gaspar Hernandez.
Gaspar Hernandez has won the Road Championship, and from the ashes of the Heat, we have a new champion. But hold on, Booker T!
Wait a minute. Gaspar Hernandez.
No.
Booker T yelling, I told you this would happen, as the new Road Champ. Wait a second.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
Ed Stone coming out to Gaspar Hernandez's blade.
Yes. Get
Ed
Booker
Stone.
T. Get it.
Standing up to Booker T. We know the history here between Ed Stone.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ed Stone.
Hold on a second.
Ed Stone is cashing in. Ed Stone is cashing in.
Ed Stone is cashing in his championship match. Ring the bell.
Ed Stone is cashing in the Battle of the Bell championship match after Gaspar Hernandez was just attacked by Booker T.
Come on, get up, Gaspar.
Just 3 weeks ago, we saw him
Blockbuster.
climb the ladder.
No, not this way.
And
Cover.
Ed Stone.
1, 2, 3. We have a new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and Reality of Wrestling champion, Edge Stone.
Wait a minute, Ed Stone cashed in the Battle to the Bell opportunity.
That's not the way Ed Stone would have done
Look at that though. Ed Stone talking smack to Booker T.
We know the history between these two as Booker T.
Look, Edge Stone saw an opportunity, guys. I mean, that's what the Battle of the Bell was created for. These two men staring each other down, a lot of bad blood between Booker T and Edge Stone.
Hold on a second! Edge Stone has signed a deal with the devil!
How could you?
And look at the face of Matty Ice. Matty Ice has actually shocked himself. Edge Stone is your brand new Reality of Wrestling champion. And what a tangled web the Heat weaves. For our executive producer, Booker and Charmel Huffman, and our director, Kevin Barnhart, my broadcast colleagues, Kirby Carry-On and Brittany Howland, my name is the Vote Brad Gilmore, and we will see you on the next historic edition of the Reality of Wrestling.